the traditional architecture firm doesn't really satisfy me, at least. Now we try to do more smaller projects, and by doing smaller projects we get in touch a lot of different people, like real people, not developer, not commercial, but people in Hong Kong. By doing that we get in touch with the city, the life a lot more. We understand the culture a lot more. So from there we hope that in the future we could do more buildings in more Hong Kong cultural way, I guess. Yeah, that's our goal is. We've been asking the trend so many times, but because at least in our practice we don't really look at the trend. We study a lot of our client, because we mainly do like different houses in Hong Kong, like for local people. So we mostly inspired by the client and how they live, what they eat, what type of music they listen to, what type of clothes do they wear. So we inspired by the clients. We don't really look at the trend much. The recent one that we are doing is quite interesting. Is still working on it. Is one of our clients got a really old house, a single house, and the GFA still have some left out GFA, so we can build something attached to a very old house. So it's something we love to do. It has a history, and we got the client. We have the nice site in Stanley with the ocean view. So with the history of the building, history of the site, and the character of the client, hopefully that would be a good project. Yeah, that's something we would love to do. I love cooking. I cook a lot. I cook for my wife. I cook for my kids, and I teach my kids. My 5-year-old son cook a lot. I like a lot of local food. I like almost everything because I like cooking.
Mostly, actually, we're working in residential projects or show flat for developer. Recently, we actually working on Shanghai project, kind of a renovation project for in the middle of Shanghai, and because the property price is going up, so actually the developer is thinking it's the time to sell the property. So we have to upgrade the whole building, and then we are designing the public area and the lobby and all the facility and 2 different show flat like within the building as well. We don't like that one. We don't have to go. I mean, because this is like we just want to do some nice project. I mean, we don't have anything to say to achieve, because we are one of those like company. We don't have a big names, and we're not even famous in Hong Kong. I mean, we just have to do some nice projects to please ourselves, because we're such a small office, and then we don't have like big expenses, so we don't have to fight for projects. We just want to do some even small projects to. We just want to do every single project to like kind of like in our style, and then it's going to be the best like of us and to please the client. And that's it.
I think architects, our primary objective is still to do design, do some good design, and we are in a position to really build something for the society. So actually, we can change the whole city, and we got the mission, but sometimes just kind of under the pressure in the commercial world, especially in Hong Kong, it's quite hard to kind of really to do some good design. 3 years ago, 2006, that was the first time Hong Kong got a pavilion for the Venice Biennale of Architecture. It has been quite a few years for Biennale of Art already, but that was the first time that we had the architecture. I'm still working, I think say in Asia, I think in Japan it's much better. It's because we got all the chances, like most of the buildings are small buildings, so there are a lot of chances, even you start with a small practice.